that abrupt cutting off the music, we are here at Oulton Park, the Foster's layout. Very, very short layout, as you can see by the little map in the corner there, the bottom right hand corner. And we're in the sprint race. So it is a sprint track with a sprint race car. And I'm not sure how long the race is, to be honest. We'll find out in a second when it loads into the game. But these are going to be very, very quick laps. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm just hoping that the game will actually load onto track. Here we go. Let's have a look at the sessions. 30-minute race, a 30-minute sprint, and a sprint track with a sprint car. What could be better? Let's roll those intros and get out on track. We've got 20 minutes of practice, followed by 10 minutes of quali, and then out we go.
Season fun race, so all good.
Race, you know, with my mistakes I had last time. It's gonna be great fun.
Oh,
Looks like we've got some game audio.
I mean, I think I joined the Discord about a year ago, and just life's kind of got in the way, and I've not really played it much in that time. But just over the last couple of months, I've just been having a bit of fun with it and just doing some hot laps to get used to it.
Yeah, I was the same. I hadn't raced since March last year, and then I decided to do a 2.4-hour endurance around Daytona, and I was bricking it. I made so many mistakes because I was just... well, it was the first multi-class race as well, so seeing the GTPs coming up behind me at like 1,000 miles an hour, that was not fun.
It sounds it, yeah. So yeah, I think my mate Chris, who's joined, he's just got. I think he's just struggling with setting up push to talk because he's using a PS5 pad. So I think he's struggling to map something to Discord push to talk.
That's alright. We can launch in the background and listen to us. There's still not the end of the world. But if he gets something working, then great. But it's not if he doesn't.
I mean, I've just got a little wireless keyboard on my lap, and I've just mapped it to space. I hope space doesn't do anything important in the game.
Handbrake.
No, yeah, no, just kidding.
I think in the sprint cars, that's the ejector seat.
It sounds a bit like a Top Gear episode, doesn't it? Really, you know.
Yes, I was just saying.
I think there's one where they wired up the brake lights to the horn, didn't they? Something like that.
The other voices. I'm trying not to talk over people. They can't hear me when I'm talking to the stream, but obviously having them talking at the same time makes it hard for you guys to hear me.
Was it Thailand, I think?
Oh, I'm not sure. I used an older one I saw it on a highlight reel the other day.
But yeah, last stream I did, which was last night, for some reason OBS decided not to pick up the game audio. So it was a silent stream, which is a shame, because it lasted for 2.4 hours. But yeah, we got the game audio tonight. So. You'll be pleased to know that I did the car sound effects at various points. Try and keep it interesting.
I seem to be just stuck in a pit garage. I don't know if my wheels just decide to stop working on me.
Yeah, the same happened to me as well. If you... what fixed mine was just exit the game and just reload again, and it usually works. But mine's been doing it a lot lately. What wheel do you have?
It's the G923. It's the first time I've ever had it happen, to be fair.
It happens a lot on this game. I got the G29, and it's for whatever reason it just literally just decides to be recalcitrant and just doesn't work when you load the game up at times, and yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's something to do with like online multiplayer. You know, I've never really.
No, it's just a game in general. Even when playing offline, it's not a bug; it's a feature, as they say.
I've got the same
Well,
at the moment.
I work in IT, so I understand that fully. If in doubt, give it a clout. Restart it.
Yep, sounds about right.
So it doesn't matter what wheel you have, because I don't know what brand you was spoken about.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which brand of wheel, because I have Trustmaster and Dan mentioned Logitech, I believe. So
Yeah, G29.
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter what brand, it's just a game issue.
Automobilista 2 Teenage Edition only works when it feels like it.
Well, when it goes, it goes. We'll go and adjust the tyre pressure.
I'm loading back in to the track, so hopefully, fingers crossed.
For me, it worked for the second time. So, but I also restarted the PC, so I don't know if that matters.
Well, maybe we'll see. With a bit of luck. My wheel now works, but I'm just there's no car, and I'm about 2 feet off the ground near the front of it.
Yeah, you need to map, if you haven't mapped it, cycle camera button.
Oh, have I pressed that somewhere?
No, the game.
No, it's another game
Put
feature.
you in the proper, yeah.
It doesn't always
Oh yeah, I've
remember
got
the
it. I've got
correct
it. Yeah, thank you.
the correct camera that you've selected, and puts you in another one.
Have we had that issue that we had a couple of years ago when one of the players' cars turned into a dirigible and it would just float across the track?
No, we don't have that issue anymore. That was an issue with the forcing the server to forward a session whilst cars being on track, but we don't use that anymore. So the bug is probably still there, but we just don't do anything to trigger it. That's basically what we're doing.
I have been told that it might be one that gets investigated soon.
Oh, really? Oh, that will be
Yeah,
nice.
well, we don't hold your breath too much about it, but
No.
it is
No,
rise of timescales, of course. But
Soon trademark, yeah.
yeah, but it was unprompted. I didn't ask the question. It was volunteered that it might be one that features in the next update as a fix if they can track it down.
It was quite a change log for this one, to be honest.
Yeah. And that one, the latest couple updates over the past week or 2 weeks, those haven't been in the beta that often, so I guess they run some more internal beta testing or something, I don't know. But yeah, those weren't actually put forward to the beta testers in the Paddock Club. So basically it got into the beta and then an hour later it was on the main game as well, so yeah, I think they changed a bit there as well.
Well, it's nice to see some active development.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, I haven't played this one for like a year.
Oh,
I joined this. I don't know how long ago I joined this server, but I decided to jump
quite
back
a
in
bit ago,
again.
I believe.
I've been a lurker for some time, but I decided to get back into sim racing a little bit.
Good to have you.
Anyone else getting like really bad lag spikes every 30 seconds or so?
No, no. All runs smooth for me.
I'm all good.
It's just my PC being a dick then.
Hey, Master, go and join us. It would be a lovely, fun combo. Oh, not looking where I'm going. No end of practice. It's the RPM event, so they tend to start half an hour later. So yeah, we've got 7 minutes of practice left, and it's a 10-minute quali, man. So yeah, come and join us if you can. It's only 10 on the server. And it's the Foster's layout, so very, very short. Did a sprint car for 30 minutes. It should just be flat out racing. Let's do a fuel count. So I am getting 0.9 litres a lap or less. I'll quickly do a fuel count for people.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah,
Race should
definitely
be
late
29
joiners
or
50
30
kilograms
laps
less.
probably. Maybe, yeah, I think 30 with a 103.
Have you guys got any HUD or anything like that? Because on this server, I've not got any HUD whatsoever. Is that normal?
You can cycle the HUD settings, the in-game HUD as it were, so you could, there's a button you can map to cycle them. I can't remember what it's called. Can you remember?
Yeah, Cycle HUD, I believe, actually.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like Motec display or one of those ones, but it's just cycle HUD. You're right, it's just cycle HUD.
Yeah, that's HUD. Motec display is the in-car display, but this car doesn't really have that with multiple pages or anything.
So, whilst we're talking fuel, the absolute minimum fuel would be 27 litres. I think that'll give you about half a lap to a lap to spare, but for the sake of it, it's less than a litre a lap, so stick 28 or 29 in. It's going to be a kilogram extra of weight, and then means you're definitely going to get to the end of the race. So I should be going out with about 28, 29, 30 litres, something like that. 30 litres is going to be like 4 spare laps. Just 30 minutes, man. 30
Yeah,
minutes.
better safe than sorry.
Quick quali, just a 10-minute quali and a 30-minute race. So, but if you might need to get on, well, just get on as soon as you can if you're planning to race. Keep doing the same thing. Cold beats cold tires, Jim. Oh, no worries, man. Be lovely to have you,
I do, I haven't
but
got a hood, so I won't know what my tyres are like, and that's the only thing I'm worried about.
I think if you go to the main,
You cut out then. What was that?
sorry, it's not used to push to talk. I had to steer, so I had to let go of spacebar. I think I did it from before I joined the server in the main option screen, and you go into, I think is it like game settings or general settings or something, and then there's 2 tabs, and one of them's called display. And I think the very top setting was something along the lines of the hood on or off, or light, full.
you should definitely be able to cycle those. If you map a button to cycle a pod, one of the options is off, and it cycles to the off to all the other options, I believe, anyway.
Yeah, I must have tapped it by mistake, but yeah, I don't know. I can't find it now.
Try pushing your directional pad on your wheel if you have it. Try pushing the button to the left. Might be that your wheel has a default button map for it.
Oh, it was left on the D-pad. Thank you. Yeah, that's it.
Nice work, boy.
Yeah. So my push to talk button is control on the keyboard, which I won't be able to do while I'm driving. So while I'm in the pit, I can say thank you. But once I'm driving, I'll have to be mute.
Yeah, no worries. We mainly use it for kind of shit, sorry, I crashed into you type things. So no worries, man. When you're racing, we're usually fairly quiet.
Yeah, we tend to wait after everyone's finished before discussing the race in voice as well, so you're all good.
I figured out what was causing the lag spikes. It's Discord. Minimizing Discord gets rid of the lag spikes. How weird.
Might be worth trying to maybe see if you turn off. I think it's Discord has hardware.
That's turned on. I've tried it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've tried it with and without, and for some reason it still lags the game. It's just micro stutters. It's like well, it was every 30 seconds, but now it's running smooth as silk because I just minimized it to the taskbar again.
Ah, okay.
Gotta love technology, innit? Oh, here's Jade's turn. Don't worry, I'll get out of your way.
No, you don't need to, man. You can hold your line. My job to do it safely, not your job to move out of the way.
Yeah, my tyres are cold. So I thought, I'm not going to risk it. I'm really gutted now, so all this time, if I just minimize Discord over the years, it gets rid of all the lag spikes I've been suffering with for donkey's years. That has really annoyed me now.
Well, also for that, better late than never.
Well, yeah, that's true, you know. At least I figured it out before I hit 40.
So we often have a little 2-minute pause after practice before we go to, after quali before we go to race. But as it's a small group of us here tonight, we'll just see what you guys want. If anyone needs toilet, drink break or anything like that, we can have a pause. Just call it out so that we know you've gone, and we'll wait for you.
Hello?
Hello? Who's
I
that?
appreciate that. Yeah, 2-3 minutes would be appreciated. If that's no trouble.
Yeah, we'll hold for 2 or 3 minutes at the end of it. Somebody said hello. Or was I imagining it? Oh, Master Loser's joined. Is he going to be a late joiner?
Yeah.
Nice. Hello, Master. Are you okay, sir?
Oh yeah. I'm trying to get this here to work. I hope I'm not gonna have horrible FPS in my VR, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Okay, we're just going to go. You might be struggling to join at the moment, Master, because it's literally just done the hold screen before quali, but I'm advancing it now, man. So you should be able to join shortly. Good luck, everybody. 10 minutes of quali. Have fun. Here we go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good luck in quali, everyone.
Is there a password on the server?
There is, yeah.
There is. You can see that on Just Race.
I think we can probably tell him it's a small grid. Are we happy just to tell him so he can get on before it's too late?
Yeah, that's okay.
Is it Nudge or what was it? I can't remember. Was it
Yeah,
Nudge?
yeah.
Nudge. Nudge. Nudge.
I just saw it on Just Days.
Cold tires, cold brakes, Roy. Did the cold Roy, did the cold tires, cold brakes catch you out, man?
Yeah.
Sorry, man, I wasn't paying full attention. Thought I was past you and turned in.
Yeah, the cold tires on this thing are bloody lethal.
Is it going to be the same for the start as well?
No, I do think they have tyre warmers at the start of the race, so you will have warm tyres at the start.
Yeah, you will have warm
Brakes.
tires, I believe. Yeah.
Brakes might be cold, but yeah, so you might have to still watch out for turn 3 or whatever it's called.
Good to know.
But in the race, I don't want to shout you guys in qualifying, but in the race, so given there's a small group of us, let's not do anything too mental off the line. Let's try and get through lap 1 before we start racing hard.
Aww.
The only person you're allowed to bump out is Roy.
Noted.
Yeah, you might get into trouble for that.
No, I just want to work on my safety rating because for some reason it's gone right down recently, which is really annoying. Barry!
Somebody want to share a setup, maybe?
I'll Yeah, I can share one. I think I'm mostly default, to be honest. I'll share one. I'll come back to bits now and I'll share one. It'll give you race fuel and everything like that. So it should be race fuel, which it's 30 litres, which is very safe, about 4 litres more than you need. And it's under a litre a lap.
Thank you, got it.
Right, try and get some heat in. 5 minutes left. Get a quali lap set. Neon Gene goes fastest. We were fastest in practice, but we haven't really turned a proper lap yet. Small grid, so quite happy just to be pootling around. See what happens in the race. I like these cars, they're a fun car. Managing to the left side tyres though, and these take a while to get warmth anyway, and the right side stay fairly cool. All the layouts at Oultons are just glorious, I love them all. Weird happened with the gears there. That was strange.
Oh, fuel. Bugger.
Sorry, Ballinus. Thought I was clear and then saw you coming, so I hope I didn't stuff your lap.
Oh no, I went off at the beginning, so it doesn't matter.
Could have had pole there, but had to back out. Wasn't really fair to upset Ferran's lap.
Is it a standing start or rolling?
I believe it's a standing.
Yeah, standing start.
So I could have had the old pole, but not quite. Gonna be a good race though.
No full course yellows or any of those things. Just a 30-minute proper sprint race.
Cool.
How can you drive this setup? This feels horrible to me.
I'm no setup expert. I think it's default, but it might not be. I don't recall changing anything. It's whatever was in my setup list when I loaded it. Anything I've adjusted for this race is tyre pressures.
Well, does anyone need a short break before we go to the race, or shall we just crack on with it?
Somebody said they'd like a 2-minute one, so should we go at 22, which is 3 minutes away?
Yeah.
I mean that was me. I think I'm ready to go. Actually, to be fair, if everyone else is.
Anybody want a breather? Berserker wanted a break, but he's not that fussed either way. Anybody wanting a break, or shall we just go?
I'm good to go.
Just go, yeah.
Okay, good luck everybody. Good luck everybody. Yeah, it's only a small group of us, so do your best to keep it clean out there. If you do take somebody out, then if you know it's your fault, then it's nice courtesy just to wait for them and resume the position wherever you were when the incident happened. Other than that, just enjoy it. Here we go.
Yeah, have fun. Good luck.
I think 2.4 hours of Nords last night killed him KO. But cheers for going to chew on this one. Cheers. Master, default is usually pretty good, so if my setup is balked, just revert to default and make sure you got 30 litres.
I am completely on default, so...
Oh, right. Was it default already then? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It could have been. I could have sent you default with a fuel change and some tyre pressure reduction on the left side, and that's it.
Yeah, if you haven't changed anything since the 1.6 update, then it will be default setups. Because they reset the setups back then.
Alright, well yeah, it'll be default then. Don't forget to ready up, guys. If you're not familiar with the multiplayer, you have to ready up before the 2-minute countdown gets to 0 by clicking the button at the top next to the clock. If you don't do that, then you will get disqualified. You won't get to race. As soon as the last person readies up, it goes to the red lights going to green a few seconds later.
Okay, I'm about to press start, so get ready.
One on your right. Right side. He's cleared you.
Cold brakes, be careful. As we all go wide.
He's 2 lengths behind you.
I don't like to drive on pole, so...
Oh, tactical move, well done.
2 lengths back.
I don't like to drive in third, so I'd slot back to fourth.
2 lengths back. One left. Still there. All clear.
Did not fancy too wide through that left-hander, so backed out.
That's making me very nervous looking at it from back here.
Car left. Still left. Still on your left. He's still there. Clear.
Oh shit, sorry. Have you spun as well? Just clipped your rear.
I thought you were coming to the right side of me.
Nah man, I was just going to follow him behind you, but I broke myself all on me, nothing to do with you. I thought I was being clever, just slotting back in behind you and then gave you a little tap, sorry man. At least you didn't seem to be affected.
Only thing I noticed was that you, I did see you in a mirror.
No worries. I got work to do now. You did say there was a full course yellow, didn't you, Sago?
No, sorry, not this time.
Now it's a code 60 instead.
Unlucky boy.
I think my connection is gone again.
Oh,
Well, no way.
Are you still there?
yeah, still here man, can hear you. Oh, you've just been DC'd. Yeah, he's been having connection issues, but he's got a new router on the way, so hopefully that's going to fix it for him. Very deep there. Yeah, deserved track cut. Yeah, he did say he was hurting after last night's race.
Well, I'm out, guys. My connection dropped again, so yeah.
Sorry, man. Hopefully that route turns up soon. Nearly went. Once the rear goes, it's
Catch
very
you later,
hard to
guys.
catch.
I
See you
take
later,
Roy.
Right.
Nearly lost it. Might not have seen like much of a twitch on the stream, but yeah, I was holding it would just catch itself. Not sure we're catching the 4th and 5th place really. Well, maybe inching closer. Nice clean lap.
I'm
Lucky
sorry about
master.
that atrocious
You've
attempt
got one
at
on your left. All good. You're clear now. He's 2 lengths back.
I could see it coming, so that's why I just held back a bit. There's I know Black Markers that's struggling. Because it came up on him in qualifying and he wasn't very quick, so I thought there's no point in trying to get in on the action there. Just back off, which is what we did.
You're much faster than me. I'll let you go round on the outside.
What are you doing?
I didn't want to hold you up. You're much faster than me. I didn't want to make a mistake. I'm much more comfortable following anyway.
Nearly lost it there.
You've got 1-2 lengths back. One length back. 2 lengths behind. You've got 1-2 lengths back. One length behind. 2 lengths back. One length back. He's still there. 2 lengths behind. He's 2 lengths back.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, so he's like pounced now. We have to back off because the spinning car.
1 length behind. Still there. Still there. He's 2 lengths behind you.
I can't keep it on the track at all now. Do the cars
1
take
length
damage?
back. Half length behind. 1 length behind. Still there.
It's on very low. I think it's performance degrading now.
He's 2 lengths behind you. Still there.
Well, Chris, my screen's gone all purple again.
1 length back. Half length back. Still there. Watch your mirrors, he's looking. Careful, he's still there, he's looking. Two lengths back. Still two back. One length behind. Two lengths behind. He's two lengths back.
Unlucky down with that spin.
Yeah, just before deer leap.
You've got 1-2 lengths back. Watch left. Okay, you're clear. 2 lengths behind. 1 length back. He's 2 lengths back. You've got
What's the
1-2
button for the blue
lengths
shell
back.
again?
What was the question?
I said, what's the button for the blue shell again?
I don't know what the question was. Something about blue shell, yeah.
Right rear. Car on your left. Still there. Nice one, you're clear.
Sorry, Raptor.
Right side.
I got pushed
Keep
on the
racing,
grass.
keep
Do you want me to
racing.
wait?
Keep
Okay,
Okay, cheers, man.
cleared you.
Cheers, man. Thank you. Master gained something. Really sorry, man. I touched the grass and then.
Oh, no, it was not your.
Yeah, racking up these cuts. But one of those is trying not to trying to go too wide round turn. Oh, touch the grass. Nearly cost me.
He's 2 lengths behind you.
Got to watch those cuts. Last lap showdown with traffic.
Dude, you're a lap down. Come on. Don't do that.
Sorry, my bad. Oh, I hope I didn't like, knock you off the track or anything.
Yeah, I've just lost my 3rd place, thanks.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about that. I struggle to feel the contact in cars sometimes. Like, it feels like you haven't hit anybody, but then all of a sudden, you know, so I'm really sorry there.
That's alright, no worries.
Sorry, Master. Sorry. Bit competitive at the end there. Well done, sir. That was definitely door rubbing racing. Well done for Master. I think you started at the back and you won, basically. Well done. He's a brand new guy, that guy, so I know what it's like when you're brand new to sim racing, so I ain't gonna go too hard on for Andy. He's doing his best. It's just a fun race, it's not for points or anything like that, so it's not the end of the world. Well done, Master. Cracking racing. Raptor, really sorry, man, that you came off worse in our second coming together. The first one was my fault.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened on the second one. I think I tapped you off as I went on the grass and couldn't keep it on the track. So sorry.
Well,
man.
the first one I thought you were going to my right, but I didn't notice you were behind me.
Nah, I outbroke myself, man. I outbroke myself on the first one. Fully my fault.
And the second one, I was just not on my normal racing line. That's why I made a mistake. So.
Okay, man. I wasn't sure because I touched the grass. I was like, I've got to slow for the corner. And then obviously because I was really tight, I wasn't sure if I drifted out and then just sideswiped you off. But yeah, cheers, man, for letting me carry on racing. Appreciate that. There was some sort of coming together further back, guys. Just like to say, first of all, thank you for all the apologies I heard. You know, mistakes happen. It is frustrating when it happens, but I don't know what happened, but I did hear people saying sorry and blah blah blah. So really appreciate that. Well done, guys.
No worries. You know, it's the first race I've done online like this, so I'm just.
Oh yeah.
You know, I hope I didn't really annoy anybody too much there, especially at the end there. I'm sorry about that there, but. I'm trying to have a clean race there, but learning a lot as well. So thank you.
Yeah,
no worries.
You're also a little bit. Oh, sorry. You're also a little bit unlucky because it's a short lap, so you will get a blue flag so soon.
Yeah, definitely. No,
and you don't get in a rhythm with a lot of blue flags, so.
Yeah, you're constantly looking in your mirrors for what's going on. All I'll say is I can remember many years ago, my first race, it was back with the race department, and I spent the whole race not really enjoying it, just trying to keep out of people's way. It takes a long time to learn the skills to be able to race quick and race, sort of fairly. So don't worry about it at all, man. You did a sterling job for your first online race.
Just
Thanks.
for future clarification, that if you are a lapped car and someone has lapped you, don't try to race them. Just let them pass and let them get out the way, because that really did just screw my race up. So, just for future clarification, if you're being lapped, let the person lapping you get ahead of you first, and don't try to race them in the corner.
No, I've got you there. I think no, I did have that in mind before I started the race, but I think I'll be honest. I think I just got a bit giddy in that last moment there. And probably, just driving around, just at the back of the pack and seeing a car, I think, I can race. But I'll make sure that going forward, I'll pull over and let the race leaders by.
You don't have to pull over.
Yeah, no need to pull over. So it is the lapper's job to do it cleanly. When you are behind, you have the best view. You can see what's going on. You're in the view. So often the best thing to do is just stick to your line. If you're not massively off pace, then sticking to your line means you're predictable. But obviously, once you get to a straight and the car's clearly looking to get past, a little lift makes it easier. Or if clearly they're sizing you up for the next corner and they're pulled to you inside, then a slightly earlier brake than normal just allows them to take that racing line through the corner. It is really hard though, a short circuit like this, learning how to handle being lapped is not an easy task at all. I know you said sorry to Dan. I can tell Dan's frustrated, but I'm sure he appreciates that apology.
No,
and it's a learning exercise as well. No, I know you're not.
Oh,
It's standard racing. It's frustrating when it happens, but it is one of those things. But cheers, Berserker. I think you did a good job, and we certainly would love you to come back and race for the RPM League and all the other communities out there. And that's everybody's here tonight. It applies to everybody. Even for Rand, I know you're very new. You were off pace. I don't know if he's in voice, but he was doing his best. He was a bit in the way, but you could tell he's a very inexperienced driver, and they're doing their best. And this is just a fun race, so it's not the end of the world. Master and I came up on him on the last lap, and we both just backed out just to make sure we didn't have a coming together. So yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah, I have got a lot of experience being lapped, as you can see.
Are you Ferrand, Chris? Chris and Ferrand?
Sorry,
No worries. I think you might have got caught at one or two times when people were racing and came upon you. So if you got punted off, apologies for that. As I say, you're learning how to drive on a track, and we do appreciate that. So don't worry too much about what happened in the race. It was just for fun. Just learn from it, man.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, in spite of being not very good at it. I was able to get out of people's way as they were coming up behind me. There was, I think, one where I got out of one person's way and then just hit someone. I don't think it was a disaster, but I clipped someone else because I was trying to get out of someone else's way. But no, that was a really fun race. I'll definitely come back and do another one.
Yeah, nice.
More practice offline, maybe.
You'll find we got some very experienced drivers here, so you will. It can be pretty intense, but usually there's a bit bigger grids, and so there's usually racing for most people through the grid. Because it's off season, there's not as many showing up. Yeah, usually you'll find somebody to race against throughout. But as I say, you weren't massively off pace, and given that was, I think you said your first multiplayer race or one of your first ones, I think you all did a cracking job, guys.
And he's using a PS5 pad as well.
Well, there you go then. Yeah, even harder. And this is a very short, rapid, intense track. There's not a lot. There's only really one straight, start finish straight maybe, but there's only one other straight where you can kind of just rest for a little moment and then overtake is straight forward. Everywhere else, when people come across you, it's just like, well, in another 3 seconds, there's another corner. So it's really hard to know what to do. But yeah, you all did a cracking job, guys. Please come back and do some more racing with us. And yeah, I'm gonna probably head off for the night there. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you for another one.
Need a damn good
Yeah, I'll definitely be back. Thank you. Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, cheers, fellas. We'll come back.
Good job, J-Turn. That was quite fun at the end. Sorry, I wasn't talking earlier.
No worries, man. I was doing a lot of talking, as I often do. Yeah, cracking race in the end. Really enjoyed that, man. I saw you did the tactical move. You hung back when me and Raptor were battling away there, thinking I could probably capitalise on this, and you did. And then I made a little mistake and dropped back. Caught you on the last lap, and I was like, can I force you into a mistake? But I couldn't do it. You were cool and calm, and you brought it home for the win. Well done, man. Last to first.
Meanwhile, I was sweating my butts off. Calm and easy.
I need a blooming shower and a cold drink as well, and a cold beer. Right, guys, I'm going to call that a night. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and see you hopefully on track soon. Good night.
See ya.
Cheers.
And thank you, viewers. We had a few of you. Tinez, the Barry, if you stuck to all my waffle there. Boy, I did a good job trying to promote people to come back. For Rand was Chris. I hadn't realised he was in voice, but I personally in any race, when I know people are brand new, I have a lot of tolerance. I know he wasn't great. I know KO say people need to watch him areas, but I can remember my first race, and I honestly spent 30 minutes at race department probably about 8 years ago, maybe more than that, just shitting myself that I was going to cause a crash, and actually spending a lot of time driving down the grass because I just knew people were approaching, and it wasn't enjoyable. And ultimately, I kind of think when there's no points involved, us experienced drivers, and I knew he was an inexperienced driver, it's our job to back off and make that happen cleanly. He was doing his best on the gamepad, and I don't think he did too terribly, to be honest. But yeah, good racing. I was almost at the back at one point, clawed it back again after my own space. Unfortunately, I had a second contact with Raptor, and I think Raptor paid the high price. Ooh, if I can be bothered, should we go and watch the replay and find out exactly what happened with Raptor? Because I would like to know. I think I swiped him off, and he was being very nice to me and saying go, go, go. But I think we were both trying to go too wide because he made a poor exit. We were both trying to go too wide. And so we had a little bit of coming together. Maybe I tried to take too tight a line on the outside, so a little coming together pushed me on the grass, and then I couldn't do anything after that. Well, I was just trying to slow for the corner, and I suspect. Do I get into bloody replays? Is it there? Yeah, I suspect I might have swiped him off. Gonna have to find out. To avoid Tineschi after race investigation or incident. Tinez style. Boy style. Oh, hey, little Audi. Hey, Chris. I think you're Chris, possibly. If I remembered the name correctly. But little Audi, yeah, cheers, man, for tuning in. Come join us, man. Come racing. There's a new championship starting next week. New championship starting with loads of communities. So there'll be lots of racing. Let's see what happened. I like turn one. I said to everybody, watch out, cold brakes, and then literally the top three slid off on turn one, so that was quite good. Let's see if we can work out what happened. This is where it's the first attempt to side by side, and I make the intelligent choice of backing out. I have a cheeky look, but think it's too early in the race for that one. And I think the next lap, I just outbroke myself. Again, we set up for the same scenario. Look, we're set up again to the next lap round. We're set up again. Again, I back out on that. I don't get a very good exit look. We have a little nudge together there. And I back out again. I think Raptor thinks maybe I'm going to have a look. Yeah, that was me. Fully on me, look. He does a little touch and brake. Control himself through the corner because he's had a restricted line. So normally you're over here where I am. And it's quite hard to get through that corner and you've got to lift and brake. And he's on a tight line, so he's got to brake more. And I don't allow for it. Look, so we're both braking there. My brakes are off and he's still braking, look, and it's fully on me, so I'm glad I didn't take him out. I'll take a cone out. And then I do a really shite job of getting to the first race. Spend quite a while just kind of gently doing little mini pirouettes. I'd recommend it. It's really good, a little Audi. I'd recommend it. I hope I didn't pop out in front of Ferran too badly there. Criticise my own racing. Now I was clear. I knew there was somebody coming, but I was worried I was going to pop out in front of him. But we were safe. Look. I was wondering, like, if he going to need to start a track, but we did all right. Right, then we claw it back. Excuse me. Should have turned my mic off for that cough. Let's go and find our. And I spend a long time just trying to catch up to Master Loser, thinking, I'm not going to catch anybody here. I'm not gaining. And then I find my pace again and get into a little rhythm, and we finally close that gap to Master Loser. Then we have that was an unlucky one. Let's have that was a three-way. Yeah, so that involved Ferrand. It was a tricky one. No, so I was quite happy there. I was like, I know he's an experienced, so I'm already like backing out. I'm lifting here, and he gets a little Panterino there. He's doing his best. Let's have a look at that. See, he's a tiny little contact. It's unfortunate. He's not as fast as Berserker expects him to be. It's just one of those ones. So Berserker's kind of wants to probably lift and take it easy, but he's also being chased by two other cars, so you don't want to do that either. I think in those situations we all kind of need to have like an unwritten gentleman's agreement to just be like, nah, guys, we just need to back off here because this is not a way replaced it past an inexperienced driver. And then they two are coming together, and that gets me past Master, but he makes it. He doesn't lose a lot of time. He brings it back really well. Look, that doesn't cost him much. I sneak past Berserker. Look. So yeah, and then I'm thinking, oh, that was all right. I capitalised on that. Can you tell I'm in a happy mood because after a good race, that little battle with Master Loser just put me in a happy mood. The endorphins have been triggered. We've had a cracking battle. We had a little bit of rubbing right at the end as I really pushed him hard. Unfortunately, no harm was done. I was knowingly pushing him hard. I was also pushing track limits hard. I don't normally get many track cuts, and I was on 5 of 6. So yes, my safety rating might pay for that because track cuts do affect your safety rating. Not very much, but they do. I think Master Loser is still on my tail at this point. Yeah, he's on my tail, look, so we'll keep an eye on him. And now we're catching up to Raptor, so it can't be long before we get to see what me and Raptor do. I'm just about keeping Master at a reasonable distance, so then with the battling with Raptor, he closes back up. Here he is, look, here he's closing back up now. Yes, I do have I have a good safety rating. I do like my safety rating. Again, we should get higher and higher. It gets harder and harder to get higher and higher. So, but a one poor race, and this wasn't a great race for safety. I had track cuts, I had contact, so this will not be a great. I'm probably a D rating for this individual race, and that will probably lower my 94% to 93% in one go, and it will take me 5 or 6 races to claw it back. Anyway, so Raptor does a good little bit of defending there. I forced it to take a tight line, which I'm hoping gives me a better exit. It doesn't really. Master takes a little cheeky look here. I'm thinking, can I pull out of the draft, or am I going to click Master? I back out of it. Master pushes it too wide. He does a cracking job here. A lovely bit of racing. Oh, I really do hope your router sorts it out, man. Raptor goes deep there, so this is it. This is where I get my opportunity. Oh no, it's not that right. It's the one after. Who is it? This one? Does he get another poor exit? Yes, he does. This is the one. Let's slow it down. Let's go and have a look at me. So I've got a good amount of overlap there. In fact, see now ahead there. I haven't given him a lot of room there. Look, I think that's on me. There's our little coming together. He could have been slightly tighter. I mean, there's no read for he could have been slightly tighter. He can cut that corner a bit more, but he hasn't. But that's not me saying it's his fault. I'm saying he could have been inches over, and that might have mean we didn't have a collision. I'm flat out trying not to lift because I know it's really hard to go through that corner too wide. So it's more on me not giving him enough space, and that lack of space and that tiny bit of contact there means here I go on the grass. Look. Now I'm going like shite. I am going to straight line this corner and possibly take out Raptor and Master Loser. So I'm already on. I think I'm already on the brakes. Am I already on the brakes? Yeah, look, my brakes are on. Look, I'm on the brakes. I know at this stage that I'm going off. Hold it. And I go very deep. So I don't make contact with Raptor then. I thought I did. I'm holding it as I'm trying not to go deep. I know he's on the outside. Oh, he loses it by himself, but quite possibly because we're both pushing so hard to that corner. So that was a real shame. We'll just watch that in Master's view. Once again, he'll be rubbing his hands together going, yummy. He would have, at this point, he'd be going like, yeah, too wide. Something's going to happen. And we both nearly went off. Can you imagine it? Rubbing his hands together. Nice skin though, the Mooney GT skin. Season 1 of AMS2CC, I believe. He's rubbing his hands together at this point. You can see it. He's going much gentler than he could do. He manages to go clean there. He manages to be clean there. And now he's got the run on me. And that's it. 2 laps to go. And he holds on. He does a cracking job. Shall we zippity zip and have a look at that last lap battle? Because that was quite fun. So I think this is now the penultimate lap. I closed the gap on this lap. And I think. Oh no. Well, yes, this is the last lap, so we both make the right decision here. I'm already thinking we're going to catch Chris or Ferrand at the wrong place. I can just see we're going to catch him, and I know he's inexperienced. And Master, I'm thinking he's seen he's inexperienced, so hopefully he's going to back out, and he does. He does the right thing, and I don't try to capitalise. It's unfair for me to capitalise here. Look, I can see him braking massively. Now, do I catch him? Oh, I did. Oh, I caught him. Oh, I didn't send him off though. I didn't send him off. I wasn't sure how best to take the corner, as it were. So I do catch him like a bad lad. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Chris. That was on me. Anyway, we'll go back to me chasing Raptor. Exciting last lap battle. I love Oulton Park. I have a great race at Oulton Park almost every time. I don't care what the layout is. This is a fun layout. I like the one that is the longer version of this, but that has the flow without the extra chicane. I like that version as well. But yeah, I think I've got a good run on him, but he defends, and I don't know if I was bumping him or not. I think I might have been bumping him there, you see. I wasn't trying to. What I wanted was a run, but I think when I was tucked in behind him, I was actually rubbing him. Moody GT bumper. Yeah, I'm bumping him there like a naughty boy. There's the bump. I go to the left. Now I'm hoping that on the tight line I'm going to get the better exit. That's what I tried to do. For a little bit of contact. I was just glad that we both came out of it cleanly, because I was like, I'm going to push. I know he's going to have a... If I'd managed to do the over and under, that's my aim at this point. I know he's going to be slower through the corner. So if I can just turn in cleanly behind him without having to lift because I've caught him up, then I'm going to get the better exit. So that's the aim here. It's a risky move because you're basically committed to keeping the power on when you don't know if where you're going to catch him. So here, I already know I'm carrying the speed. Look at my line. I already know I'm carrying the speed because I've carried that speed. And you see me joining now. If I just be able to keep it slightly tighter and not have that tiny bit of contact, I think we'd have got him. Because look, you can see I'm carrying the speed. If he'd gone a little bit deeper, I'd have carried the speed up the hill and had him. As it was, once I'd had the contact, I lifted a little bit, I think, just to ensure he was alright. And had he spun, I'd have been waiting anyway. Anyway, enough of my enthusiastic waffle. Just because I had a cracking battle with Master Loser. Really enjoyed that. Cracking combo. Sprint races, I really do like the car. Although I did test it before the last update, but I know it's a car that's received minor tyre tweaks in one of the last little hotfixes, and it felt good tonight. I know Master Loser wasn't a fan of it, but to me, it felt really good tonight. Anyway, cheers Roy, cheers Barry, Tinez, Little Audi. Hope to see you all on track. Hopefully our championships get some decent grids coming week. What have we got? We got RPMs on Friday. No, what day are we? Thursday, sorry. RPMs on Thursday. They are running the Formula Trainer, so open wheel, highly competitive race. 6 race championship starting next week. AMSU's on Tuesday. We're running the Stock V8 2022. We're calling it a World Tour. That should be a lot of fun. 6 continents, 6 races. We've also got who else have we got? Got Nomad's Racing Team. I'm not sure if they've scheduled their champs yet. Trying to see if they have. Who have we got? Where's Nomads? Can't see him. Nomads. 1 second. No, they haven't scheduled their champ yet, so I can't see it. But yeah, don't know. Oh, Curb Clippers. Curb Clippers scheduled something for Monday. Curb Clippers are multi-class P1s, prototype 1s, P1 class and GT3s, so they're starting as well on Monday. So loads of really good stuff. I suppose any of you even watching now, I'm probably talking to myself. Good night, guys. Have a good one. See you on track soon. Probably not me for a little while because I'm going to late shifts. Oh, cheers, Roy. Nomads are running the P1 Gen 2 as well. Leisure, different car, they're doing fixed car. I can't see their scheduled champs yet, so either they've not activated it or it's not quite ready yet. Right, good night all, good night. Hopefully your internet's back running smoothly again soon, Roy. Goodbye.